Hello and welcome back to Highlight Crafts. Did you just enjoy the last hour with Mel and David looking at all things label maker? Ooh, and right, I'm not here on my own. I've got the lovely Mel with me for this hour. She has just been out and sorted herself out, so she's all refreshed and ready for another hour of crafting. So we're going to be looking at all things card making. So it's going to be a really good show. We're going to be looking at the sorts of things that you might like. Hello, welcome back.
Thanks.
You got your cup of tea?
Got my cup of tea and I'm really hungry. I need my microphone.
Oh, you need your microphone, sorry love, there you go. Yeah.
Before I get told off by everybody. Mel, Mike. I know. Oh, Emily, I like glasses.
I said that.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, you've worked out then. So obviously you can see that it's Mel and myself. On cameras it's Emily. She's wearing her glasses because she's got a little bit of a headache. But she'll be all right. Yeah, she's taken some tablets, so hopefully she'll be okay. And producing us and steering us, we have got the lovely Amber. Hello, Amber. Hello. So there you go. Right then, Mel, I'll hand it over to you if I may.
No, you can introduce the show.
Okay, right, I'll carry on.
You're practicing.
Thank you. As I said, it's all things about card making. So we've got some lovely things that are going to take your regular cards into wow cards. Okay. We've got some really lovely things. Some are staples and some are little bits extras. So yes, it's going to be really, really good fun. And I'm going to show you some lovely tips with these pearls. And I'll try not to tip them over the counter like I did before. Last time. Yeah. Have we told everybody how to shop? Not yet. We haven't even got that far. Right. Do you want me to do that? If you would like to.
Stephanie does that. Why don't you do that bit? I'm like, you always do that. She went, yeah, but you're good at it. Why don't you do that?
Okay, I shall do it then, and then you can tell me if I've missed anything out.
I will do.
I know she will. I'm under no illusions.
That'll be right for you, aren't we?
Yeah. Right. So, thank you. You've joined us here on Highlight Crafts, which is an amazing way to shop. As Mel always says, it is like a revolution in TV shopping. You don't have to leave what you're watching to be able to go and shop. So, if you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram, in the comments, all you need to do is enter the word shop followed by the code, and you can see them all what's the word? Spiraling, thank you. Welcome. Through here. Our Amber's putting them all on the show so that you can see them. So every one of those you'll see the word shop followed by another word, and that's what you have to put in the comments. That will create open up your shopping basket. So what will happen is you'll put it in there and it will whiz over to our Highlight Crafts website and it will start your basket. We'll then send you a direct message, and in that direct message will be a link to your basket. When you've finished loading it up, click on the link and over you go to Highlight Crafts and to start your complete your transaction. If you'd rather, you want to shop ahead, just go straight over to Highlight Crafts website and you'll be able to load up your basket manually. Everything will appear down on the right, especially now Amber's just showing you what we've got, so that's really, really good. They're all there. You'll be able to click the ones you want and then put them in the basket. And apparently the basket's changed from red to purple.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, red and purple are my favourite colour combination.
But there you go. They were obviously thinking of you.
They obviously did it just because I work here, and we are their shining light, they called us the other day.
Wow.
Live shopping with their shining light. We're the ones that they send to people like Marks and Spencer's and QVC to show them how it's done.
We better get it right then, haven't we? So once you've done that, please do not check out until you've logged into your Highlight Crafts account, because that is going to give you even more benefits. So if you see on here it says shop slider, I'm going to show you that in a few minutes, $17.99. When you click into your account, log in, it's going to go down in price, and that will depend on how long you've been shopping with us, how much you've done, and where on the rung of the discount ladder you are. But even from your first shop, you're going to get a discount. And then even better than that, every transaction gives you points, and those points can then be used to spend on future purchases. You might be able to buy an item outright, or you might just be able to reduce the price even further using your points. The choice is yours. And the other one is, if you spend over £35, after all your discounts, we'll even pay your postage for you, and they're really speedy over in the warehouse, so that won't take long at all. So I think that shows you how to shop. It's really, really easy, and we are so glad to have you here. There's lots of comments coming in. If you're with us, please drop on and say hello. If you've got any questions about anything, then we will try and answer them for you. So there we are. I think that covers it all. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Brilliant.
Right, what have we got first then?
Right,
Corinne?
it's the slider. This is a shop slider. So it's here. I'll just show you on here. So you're going to get all these little dies to make these lovely slider mechanisms. And instead of having to try to create your own mechanism that goes in the slider, we've all done it with the pennies, with all sticking loads of sticky labels together. We're even going to give you the little mechanism and the sticky labels that are the perfect size so that you can put them on there and then you can stick on what you want to do. And you might be doing,
for example, when we used to do penny sliders, you'd take 2 pennies and you'd put a foam pad in the middle. And more often than not, the foam pad was square, and more often than not, I'd add adhesive around the rung. So it would go like that instead of sliding. These are made perfectly to work in conjunction with those dies. So you don't need to use your pennies and you don't need to use any 3D foam either. So it's brought the penny sliders into the modern world, I would say, with the new tools that we can create. And these are fabulous because instead of having a card blank or a pack of cards that have already got the shapes in, you can put them vertically, you can put them horizontally, you can put them diagonally, you can put 2 or 3 together. If you haven't got those, that is a great mechanism. And it's a really, really cool thing to do. So get those into your basket. Shop sliders, $17.99. Will get you all of those dies, plus your labels, plus your mechanisms. And look how cool they are.
Look at this. I found some Lux decals. So these, you can see, they just slide along there. You can put them along here. I found a little robin. We've got him on the counter. So you can be putting that on there. Or you can just be putting your cabochons and things like that, and then you can have the different shapes. So you've got the sort of C, half moon, it can be up or down. You've got the wiggly line, you've got a little straight line, you've got a smaller half moon, a middle size half moon, and a straight one. There are even more. These are just the ones I cut out. So yeah, really fun. I think these are really good. I mean, everybody loves a kinetic card, but children's mail cards, the ones personally I find quite difficult, this is going to take them to the next level.
Perfect. So Shop Slider will get you that one for $17.99. You'll then get your discount, your loyalty points, get that basket spent to over £35 after your discounts, and you'll save another $2.95 because we'll pay your postage for you. How cool is that? Right, Corinne, what have we got next, please?
Are we doing the magnets next?
It looks like it.
I think so. we were trying to put it out, and it's not.
No, you can't do that. That doesn't work.
No.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
These are the mini magnets. Now, these sold out like that last time we had them. This is the first time we've had them back since, and these are fabulous. And look at this. If I just pick this up here, one of our design team have made these. We've got the templates for these on the show. The little magnet there, and it just creates your closure.
How strong is that?
Listen to that, listen. It's not too strong that you're going to damage the card, but it's strong enough to be able to do that. These are brilliant.
Yeah, a little
50 of them you get.
A little bit of hot glue, and they're going to stick perfectly to your project. So yeah, they come in a long while, and you just take off the ones that you want. They're lovely and cute. I can show you that, you know, the box card that we did as the first card template of the weekly card template. Brilliant for that, because you can put a little strap on it, however you want to. So yeah, brilliant for those.
Will we be stocking more extra sliders? Yes, I'm sure we can get a hold of those. And we've already got Stephanie on trying to find tapes for the labelling machine. So I'll get her on getting more of those in as well, because they're a really cool little gadget, aren't they? I think they're fabulous and they work brilliantly. Can we just put a message in group chat, Amber, and see if we can get, just not for now, not for the show, but just ask if it's a possibility that we can get more of just the sliders, the mechanisms, please, darling. I love that, you see, we can do that here. Are you thinking of doing SVG files for the slider, as I don't have a die cutting machine? Mark, I think we've already done them. I'm sure we've already done them. Go on to Highlight Crafts, search Craftmaster Slider SVGs or Craftmaster Penny Slider SVG files. I'm sure we've done them. I'll get Amber to check on the website after. In fact, I can check on my phone now. But yeah, I'm sure we've done them, Mark. almost certain we've done them. Let me have a look, see if I can find them for you.
Okay, I'll have a look at the next thing because these are our domes. These are really, really good fun. So they are a 9 centimetre dome, so it's 9 centimetre across there. They're about, it says 3.7 centimetres in height. You're going to get 12 of these, and these are perfect for your shakers. Have you ever struggled with your shakers where you get your 2 pieces? Well, I always make my shakers with 2 pieces of acetate because I just like it like that. And it, you know, you've got to put your shaker foam round, and then you get static. Well, not with these. And I've got one ready to show you on the table. But basically, all you do is the top layer of your card, you cut out a circle, and then this pops through. I'll show you when we get back to my desk because I've got them ready. If you want these, $9.99, and you're going to get all 12 of those. Again, another fun way to craft. So yeah, that's really exciting.
Okay.
And that's shop domes for $9.99. Now, I've got to show you these. These are brilliant. Now, you're going to get 6 of these.
Mark, I'm going to have a look for you after the show, and if we haven't done them already, I'll see if we can get them done, and we'll put them on one of the Tuesday shows. It might not be this week, but it might be the week after. I'm sure we've done them.
I've got it here.
Do you?
We did which have dyes.
Yeah, I thought I'm surprised we haven't done that. Right, we'll make that happen. Might not be this week. Give us a bit, but we'll make it happen.
Right, these are, we call them sort of, they're flexible, but they're controllable. So you can put them where you want. So they are lights. I don't know if you'll be able to see. So all you do is we're going to give you all the batteries that you need as well. You'll just need to slip them in, and I'll show you down at my desk again how to put them in. But they're really, really easy. The battery just slides in there.
Right.
And then all you do is you press it on, and then...
And they light up.
They light up.
These are going to be brilliant for your book nooks. Just putting that out there. Shop Light, $17.99 is going to get you 6 sets and the batteries, which are usually the expensive bit. And I like the fact that they're on long wires, because if you are going to use them in your book nook, you can put them down at the bottom, because you'll be able to get into the book nook because it's going inside an MDF casing, and then you can put them and thread them behind something like a little lantern, and then the light will shine through. These are great. So more often than not, you get them on a long string with lots of bulbs.
Yeah.
When I bought my book nook, the one that you assemble rather than craft, they were all on wires, and you had to feed them up through the different places, and they were a bit of a pain in the neck. And then you fed it all the way through because it didn't tell you how much length you needed to leave. So then afterwards you had to turn it upside down and pull the wires back, and then all the bits fell out of the book nook. These, superb. I love the idea of these. I like the fact you're getting 6, so you've got 18 bulbs in total.
They're adhesive on the back.
Adhesive on the back, and you will get your batteries with them as well.
Yeah.
Shop Light, $17.99 will get you those, and they're a nice warm light too. Now the first book nook, which I am really, really trying hard. I'm not going home this weekend now. I'm going to stay, so tomorrow afternoon, well, tomorrow morning I'm doing the shows. Tomorrow afternoon I can get some work done on the book nook, and then I'm teaching in academy on Sunday, but I'll be in and out with book nook and my scan and cut running in a different room, honestly, because I want to get it finished so that you can see it. The first one has got little lanterns that are going to hang down from the ceiling, so those are going to be perfect for that. Your second one is magical and mystical shop, so they're going to be perfect for that. And then your third one is going to be your flowers and your toadstools, so again, perfect for that. Get them into your basket now. Shop Light, $17.99.
And they're positionable.
You found it. I knew we'd done them. I blinking knew we'd done them. Right, can you put a link in for Mark? Mark, there's a link in. We're good here, aren't we?
There.
Right? I know.
Responsive.
Oh, well, yeah.
They're positionable, and that's what I like. The ones I've always had before, the wires weren't positionable, so there we go.
Yeah, and everyone's telling me there is. I've got them. There you are.
They
We
are.
found them.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Right, okay, next. Domes.
We've done domes.
Have we done domes?
Done those. Paper
Please.
trimmer.
Okay.
Right, this is your 5-in-1 paper trimmer. Shop Trim is the code you want for that. Look at the price for that. Absolutely brilliant. You've got 40% off for this.
£20 saving.
That is brilliant. Right, so you've got paper trimmer, and listen to that.
The guillotine. It's good, isn't it?
Brilliant. So you just press on there. I love how you've got all the markings. So if you do want to cut at angles, you can see on there. You've got inches and centimetres, whichever way you work. You work with the way you do. You've got this side is really clever. So what you've got here is you've got a dual control. One way, I can't see for this way. One way does, oh, there you go. This one is a wiggly cutting line. And then this one is like a perforation line.
Absolutely.
So it just cuts on that. Brilliant there. Scoreboard. And as well as your scoreboard, you're going to get your score tool because you always want, and it's the perfect size for in there, and it just fits in the back here, so you've always got it. You've got an envelope maker, and you've got a corner rounder. Really cute, and all your little corners that you've cut out go into there, so you can throw them away. You're not making a mess on your desk. Love it. You've got the rubber feet on it, whichever way round you're using it. Absolutely perfect. Everything you want. Not too big a footplate on your footprint on your desk. If you want to stand it up, it'll stand up. We often have ours stood up out of the way like that. Really, really useful. I love it. It's the only trimmer I've used since I've joined Highlight Crafts.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's compact. So if you don't want to have a trimmer, a scoreboard, a box envelope maker, your corner rounder, if you don't want to buy all of those as individual items, then you need a blade for a curve, then you need a perforator. This is a fabulous product. Now, everybody knows that I was Caterpillar through and through, and I still use my Caterpillar all the time, but if you want a really good quality guillotine, scoreboard, corner rounder, embosser, because you can use your scoring tool to emboss as well. If you look, when you get the box maker, if you buy this today, if you go onto the product, there's a digital download that has blown up the measurements for your boxes and envelopes because it's tiny. But to get everything in one space is absolutely brilliant. If I went to Amanda's desk before she got this, she had the scoreboard, the guillotine, the corner rounder, the different blades that went in the corner rounder, one of those little perforators, you know, those little mini ones, one of those, an envelope box scoreboard, and all these tools cost a fortune. You're saving £20 on this. $29.99 will get you your 5-in-1 paper cutter. There's more than that, more than 5-in-1, isn't there? Because you've got a corner rounder, a curve blade, you've got a perforation blade, you've got your guillotine, you've got your scoreboard, you've got your envelope maker, your box maker, and your scoring tool. My waffs, that's 8. So off you go. Shop trim, $29.99. Right, now we also have some lovely black cardstock on the show for you today as well. It's like a very, very, very dark graphite, this. It's not black, and it almost has, it's not a texture, but you can see there as Corinne's flicking through it, you can see there's almost like a texture. It reminds me, if you've gone somewhere to have a handmade suit, and they made it out of a really dark grey pinstripe, that's the colour. Now we've dropped the price on this by £2, shop 20, £12.99. It's solid core, so it works brilliantly on your scan and cut. So pop that into your basket while we've got it on a discount. Now one more thing I want to bring in while we're looking at that black card is these, Corinne, because it'll be great to show them on there. We've got 2 different sets. These are your transfers. They are like your resin decals that you get from us. They do have that slight depth to them, so you know the quality. I absolutely love these. You will have heard me before, I think, tell you about when I went to France. We went to Nantes. And in Nantes, there's an old shipyard. And if you've ever seen the giant puppets that come to Liverpool, that's where they make them, and there's a full-size life-scale elephant that you can sit in, and it walks around the city of Nantes. It's absolutely fascinating. I wanted to stay. I wanted a job. I looked down, I was like, I really need to go and see what they're doing. They're like, you're not allowed to go down. I'm like, please let me go down. And I nagged them that much to let me go down. So these remind me of that. If you love your steampunk, something a little bit different, great for men's cards, brilliant for teenage cards. If we can come and have a close look at them, Emily, that would be great, darling. Thank you. I know, I want to have a look at them again. I'm not telling you off. I'm not saying you're not doing a good job, but I want to get into the detail of them. Look at these. With the alligator or the crocodile, it reminds me of Peter Pan, that.
Yes, I can see that.
Tick-tock. You've got your little cat in there, down to the collar. Look at the little collar with the actual choker part at the front. It's a cog with all that detail. The green of those eyes is spectacular. I adore that. I think that coming in from the bottom of a notebook or a card would be absolutely fabulous. But the detail that you get in these is fabulous. $12.99 will get you 9 of those. They're a nice size as well. So if you've got the 4x4 card blanks yesterday, these are going to be brilliant on there. And if you've just got your label maker, you can do your sentiment for them as well. Right, let's tidy those up, and then we've got another set. Shop Mechanical for that one. And then go on, give those to me. Just pass me the piece of white card. There you go. And then you've got those.
Right, look at these. So this one is, what's the name for this? Clockwork. I mean, these are brilliant. Look at it. Look. Isn't he gorgeous? How can he be cute? And look at the little mouth. How can they be cute and steampunk at the same time? But they can. These are beautiful. So if you
look at
this,
the squirrel.
I know.
Oh, I'm having that just for the squirrel. Look at his goggles. That's hilarious. Look at his look. Look at that. Where is he?
He's
there. His little camera around the outside. That's fabulous. Oh, I love the octopus. That's like Hank out of Finding Dory. And you got your frog. Oh, these are brilliant.
They are, aren't they?
Love
I think
these.
That, just because he's cute,
yeah.
but
Love them.
At the same
it looks
time.
a bit like, I'm not sure why they dressed me like that. And then the turtle, look at all the detail on the top of that turtle shell. That's incredible. Right, Shop Clockwork will get you that one for $12.99. Right, Corinne, do you want to swap places and talk about these templates, please?
Oh, yes, right.
We're bringing you a deal, and then we'll look at the pearls as well.
Yeah, so we've got the card templates for you. So Shop Mega is going to get you all 8 sets. There are a lot of templates on it. That's a fantastic price. Sets 1 to 8. So we can show you you've got pop-up cards, you've got a centre stepper, you've got a side stepper, you've got a shutter card. That's just in set 1. So I'm working out there must be 32 templates. I don't know if I've got that right. Oh, Emily's nodding at me. There you go, my maths in today. We've got arrow cards, double Z fold, we've got pyramid fold and diamond fold. And the great thing is, I don't know if you can you see on there, look, you never, even if you lose it out the pack, it tells you on the bottom which one it is. So you're never gonna look at a template and go, ooh, what's that going to make?
Right,
because they're all there.
So you're getting bundle 1 to 8, so all 8 sets of templates for $29.99.
32 templates.
Down from £143.66.
I didn't notice that bit.
Shop Mega. You've got over £114 saving on that.
Wow. Look at these. We've just put some out. We've got pop-up boxes. I love this one. This one is gorgeous. Isn't this absolutely beautiful?
Aren't they?
Yeah, you've got pop-out bits here. There are just so many. You've got your centre stepper, which they're great. There's just so many here. So I'm going to grab this one because I like this one. Look at this. Watch this. It just goes. Let me pull it out. Look at that. You've got everything you need.
Good, aren't they?
Clever.
Right, so Shop Mega is going to get you sets 1 to 8. Pop those into your basket because that's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And they all fit on A4 card. Now, talking about cardstock, we've only just done this very recently. So we're bringing in your 300 GSM pure print. If you like colouring with your alcohol markers, this is the card that I would recommend. It is absolutely superb. It's got quite a long fibre, so it allows the ink to sit on the surface and move, but it doesn't flood like some other cards do because it helps it, because of the thickness of it, it holds that ink on the surface so it doesn't just flood through your cardstock. Now, it's normally $14.99 normally? $12.99 normally. But we've done a double pack for you for $19.99. So you've got a good saving. If you're doing any kind of construction, this card is the one for you. With your templates, with your scan and cut, all of that. I won't put it through your printer because it's 300 GSM. But if you like your stamping, inking, it's brilliant. This is from our Pure Print brand, and you will get 100 sheets of 300 GSM. If I'm doing any kind of card structure, I like to use a heavyweight card, which is why I always use the Posh card, because that's always been quite a heavyweight. We've now got it in A4, in white, double pack for £19.99. So make sure you pop that into your baskets. Right, Corinne, shall we go and
Should we look at pearls?
look at the pearls?
Right.
And then we'll go and demo.
Okay, now, these are your pearls. I don't know how many pearls in here. There are thousands and thousands. But please, listen to somebody with experience. Take note of the way it says up. Because there wasn't one of those on the packet I opened, and I didn't open it the right way up. There you go. I was very quick reflexes. So what you're going to get is you're going to get your flat back pearls in your cream colour, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes. So you've got this one, which I'd say is possibly about 5mm, down to your teeny tiny ones in the 7 sizes. Now, they're flat backed, they're non-adhesive, so all you need is a little tiniest little bit of glue, and they're going to stick. I just want to quickly show you, oh no, just one here. But the thing is, if you have cream, you have every single colour of pearl you might need. So I started with cream, I took my alcohol pens and I coloured them.
Absolutely.
I now have every single colour of pearl, and I'm not going to get through this in a very long time, that I might need. So this is, if you want to buy sensible crafting that's going to really, really work and be flexible and adjustable and save you money, then I think this is an absolute must. So shop pearls, £8.99. There are literally thousands and thousands and thousands. I did challenge Jane to count them for me, but she hasn't come back to me yet.
She hasn't got time to breathe, Jane, at the moment. None of us have. We're all busy. Right, so if you want that, shop pearls, £8.99. Now, if you got the pens, the glue pens that we had on the glue show yesterday, those that create that capillary reaction, that when we dotted it down, you got more glue out, those pens are going to be perfect for your flat back pearls. Because if you try putting glue on the back of that, you're going to wipe the glue off by the time you've positioned it and pressed it down. So those three, you got 3 for £9.99. They're the best glue pens I've ever used in 38 years of doing something creative for a living. So believe you me when I say that they are fabulous. The other thing I love about this is look how jam packed it is. Look, if I shake it, they don't even move. This one does and that one does, but look. Don't even move. That's how many, thousands of them in there. Also really good in your shaker cards as well, and your resin. Brilliant in your resin. So get those into your basket. Shop pearls, £8.99. Right, Corinne, Tim, we're just asking the question. Corinne, over to you.
Okay, right. Just to quickly show you how I colour them up, because it's really, really easy. I just get a tape runner, put a piece of tape on there. You could do it with any sort of
Dr. Tape.
Yeah, that would work.
That's good because it's removable and you get a solid piece and it's tissue tape. So it's as good, it's stronger than using a tape runner as well.
Perfect. So you've
got that on the show. You get 10 rolls. Now in each pack on this, you keep watching Corinne while I talk to you. In each pack of this, you're going to get a 1/4 inch roll, a 1/2 inch roll and a 1 inch roll. And on each roll, there is 84 foot of adhesive. So you imagine 84 12 by 12 papers laid next to each other. You've got that in all 3 sizes. It works out at £1.80 a bundle. We bring you a bundle of 10, which will probably last you a lifetime. You could sell them on if you wanted to. If you had a craft club, I'd go in and sell them at £2.99 a pack because they'd still be getting a deal. Shop tape, £17.99. 84 foot per roll. And you're getting 30 rolls. It's one of the best tape, well, it's the best tape I've ever used because it's strong enough to hold quite weighty objects, but if you get it in the wrong place, you can roll it back, which is absolutely fabulous.
So this is why, I've been bin diving again, I've been getting bits of paper out the bin. So this is how I would do it. I'd put it on there, give it a few minutes to dry, and then it will then just come off there. And then you can put it on your project. Please don't colour them onto your project because you can see to get it right down to the base, I've had to go onto the cardstock. So yeah, you always need to really go down, and you can build up your layers. So you can really add the depth on there. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. I just wanted to show you those. I love those. Okay, I wanted to quickly show you the mechanisms, and they're really, really easy to... Oh, before I do that, let me do this because it's much quicker. I can show you on here. The lights, sorry, I'm jumping around. These lights, you're getting all 6, and as I said, they are fantastic for because of the positionable. You're going to get your batteries. The batteries won't come in, which is, I think, is a really good plus, because that means that they can't accidentally get switched on, can they? So we're going to send you the batteries. So Stephanie was adamant that, you know, you don't want to get the lights and then not have any batteries. So yeah, we're making sure you've got the whole thing. Just a regular CR2016 battery. You've got your plus. It even shows you plus on the side now. There's little caps on 3 sides or 3/4, and on this side it's open. So all you need to do is you get your battery and you slide it into there. Won't go any further, and then your lights come on. Now, how are you going to be using them? I've got lots of things here. David was saying to me, why don't you put them through your Christmas flowers? So you can be, because you can control them, you could be wrapping them round your stems, and then you could be having your lights poking out through your flowers, just like that. I don't
Quarter of the stock of the lights are allocated, 20% of the pearls and 40% of the magnets. Those magnets are absolutely brilliant.
They are.
Because they're discreet. And that's what you want. You don't want big thumping magnets on a pretty project. You want tiny little mini ones, but they're still strong enough to do the job. The lights, I'm going to say for book nooks, they're going to be brilliant for that. In fact, I might use some in the one that I am hoping to complete before Tuesday. Don't hold me to it, because everything changes in a heartbeat, but I'm trying my best. I'm staying here this weekend to try and get it finished for you and teach, which is going to be a lot of fun. Right, we're having a conversation about the SVGs. If we can't get it done for this hour, we'll put them on Tuesday shows.
Okay, brilliant. So you can see how you can twist them around there. And as Mel said, you could be putting them into your book nooks. I have got, this was one of the book cards that I created. Oh gosh, it was when I launched it. Now you could either put it on the back, or I've just realised I could be putting it, it'll fit just perfect in there. Then I can position it, little bit of tape, and I can have it going round my book. So, I've just turned that off. There we go, turn it back on, Corinne. So you can be having them coming through like that. But if you wanted them within your project, pop it on the back, use your pokey tool, put a hole through, and then I could have them on this one. I could just have a row of them coming through on the post, however you want them to be. Okay. So I just think it's really, really good.
Fran says she's made little houses and the lights would be great for those. Yes, they would, Fran, absolutely. Right, Corinne, are we going to do a card?
We can. Yes, we can. Well, I'm going to do the front of a card to show you.
Okay.
So what I have got is I have just printed out an image, just an image from one of our stock ones, and I've got the one of the sliders. So I'm going to pop it on to the front. I need a piece of tape, which I had just here. So I'm just going to pop a piece of tape onto there to hold it nice and tight, so it stays where I want it to be. I'm going to pop that on there, and then I'm going to get my plates. So just your regular plates. I've got my 5mm, and it's a 5-inch, magnet it, and my 3mm, and through it goes. There we are, and that is as quick as it needs to be. Move those out of the way. I'm trying really hard to be organised. So we can pop that out, and then I've created my slider. So we can then just get your little mechanisms. So we can grab that, and then we can grab the labels, and then all you need to do is pop that in to there. Now, I'll just show you. You've got, it's just circle all the way around, so it's not, you can see it's just got the 2 layers.
There you go, groove in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit slightly raised.
Jammy dodgy without the middle.
Certainly is, and then they fit perfectly in there, absolutely brilliantly. Now I've got one here that I've just popped a little bit of foam tape on the back. You will need a little bit because obviously that is not flat, so you just need some sort of tape that's slightly raised higher than that to make it work. So I have made a card base. I'm forgetting what I've done. So I have got some cards just here.
Corinne, the piece that you cut out that's in the die,
Yeah.
If you position the front of it now without the little slider in,
Yeah.
and position it on your front of your card, you can then push that piece that's in your die through, so the picture continues behind the slider. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you've taken it out of the picture, now you're going to put it back in with flat glue, and then put your mechanism through, and then you've got that continual.
Yep.
You don't see it as a gap then, you see it as part of the picture.
Yep, that would work perfectly too. Right, so let me just put that on. Right, so I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on here. I just thought this worked really well.
Right, we can't get the SVGs loaded in time for you, but we will get them for the templates 1 to 8, but we'll try and get them on a scan and cut show on a Tuesday for you. We can't guarantee it will be the same deal as before, because we tend to do a deal and then we try not to bring it back too soon, or we don't tend to repeat deals, which is why we tell you to get it while we've got it. But we'll try and get those added to one of the Tuesday shows for you, because there's been a few of you asking for that.
I was just going to let me just cut this slide. I've somewhere along my way just lost a matte layer that I wanted to use, but that's not a problem because I've got my trimmer.
Right, so talk me through the trimmer while you're using it.
Right,
please.
So what I want to do is I've got my layer on top that I want to measure to, so I put it in, and the key thing is to push this nice and square up against the top. So I've got to push that, and as long as I push that up square, I then press on that panel, and that's going to hold this down, and then all I do is cut, and you can hear that cutting. It sounds so crisp. Let me just see. Right, just want to take a tiny bit of that. That's not even straight, so I'm just going to put that onto here. Put that just there, press it down. Now it will take off the smallest amount at a time. Oh, that's perfect. You can take off the smallest slither at a time. So what we can then do is I put that onto here. This one will go onto there. There we are, we can put that, and then I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Jumping ahead.
That's all right.
I had done the matte layer. Right. So what I want to do is I want to put my penny slider onto here. Like Mel said, we can put this in. I'll do that in just 1 minute. I've also popped a couple of holes in there. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lights and I'm going to pop them into my card. So I'm going to, let me think this through. The best place to have those lights with the mechanism would be inside. So let's pop this on, and then we can, I've marked out where I want them to go. So those holes are going to be that way round. I'm going to have one light there, one light there, and one light there if I put it that way round. So we can pop that on. I've already marked it out, so I know it's going to work.
Julie's telling us that on one of the USBs for Scan and Cut, it has a little box you can make to fix the back, the battery pack to the back of the card or project. Yeah, there is. It's on. Oh, it's on the one that had the big 3D letters. It was one of the first ones that we did, and it might be called Alphabet. But if you go online and have a look, it's an old Cutting Craftorium one. But I think I know we still got it because we had it on the other day. So have a look on the website, and we can make a little template. You can make a little envelope for it to go in as well. But thank you for that, Julie. That's great.
Right, so I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to pop as Mel said, the bit back in a minute. So we can pop that onto there. And then I'm going to just grab my tweezers, because I find, there's one of the tweezers, there's the tweezers I wanted. So I can take this, and this piece fits through there. So let's put a little bit of glue on there. And then get my tweezers. That's a really good top tip. It definitely enhances that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just means that you haven't got a white space through your card. And then your slider doesn't.
Oh.
See, I would have done it a different way. Sorry, Karen, I'm not telling you how to craft at all, but I would have put the glue inside the aperture and then put the card in, so you're not fighting with the glue.
Yeah. Now
this one, everybody does it differently, don't they?
This one doesn't fit absolutely perfectly, the image, for the simple reason that I'd put the adhesive on this one and I've cut it from a different one. but it's so close.
The magnets are all allocated.
Oh,
the
wow.
sliders are all allocated. 30% of the pearls are allocated, and half the stock of the lights.
Okay.
So if you've got them in your basket, please start checking those baskets out. Next hour, David and I have got a sales show, and after that, we've got the sublimation oven back on and the sublimation printer. If you're still sitting with it in your basket, please check it out, because when we do another show, if the extra stock that we've managed to get sells out, and it went mad this morning, people will start taking it out of your baskets. So if you don't want it, take it out your basket so somebody else can get it. And if you do want it, please check your baskets out.
Brilliant. Right. Now, what I would be doing on this, and I won't do it today because it'll take up too much time, is I'd put like a little false front, a little false back on this panel. I'd leave a gap for that bit to go so that I can press the button and I can change the battery, but then I'd cover all the wires up. So yes, you can do it just like that. And then all you need to do is poke the lights. I just want them just slightly through there, and then you can just tape them into place. Next one goes through.
We'll try and get some more of the lights for you, but half the stock is already allocated. These in your book nuts are going to be absolutely fabulous. I love them. I think they're really clever, and it's not easy to find lights either. You can get them on strings, but there's so many on a string, and if you just want a couple, this is a perfect way of being able to do that. And then you can just add a little bit of light and shade to your projects.
I'd do this with a different tape. Like I say, I would cover this up when I've finished, but then all you need to do is just put a little bit of tape. Once you've got them where you want them, a little bit of tape over there, just like that. We'll completely put a false front on there. So where's that one gone? Pop through again. There we go. Pop that onto there. And then I've got the little robin. He's on the counter. So I've got this on here. I want sticky labels. Couldn't see those then. I'm going to grab a sticky label. I'm going to pick it up from there. It fits perfect size, look on there. Can you see? Just absolutely brilliant. I've just put that light out. There we are. And then we can lift that off. That's nice and sticky. And then I can just pop my robin on there. I can press my lights on. So that's shining through. And then my robin, he will slide.
Just have to get him going.
Get him going. First time, just lift that up a little bit. There we are. It's just because I flattened it down a little bit. There we are. That's good to slide now. There we are. And then my robin will slide up and down there.
And no pennies were needed.
No pennies were needed.
Right, lovely. Now then, let's just do a quick recap on one or two of the items that we've got on the counter. Corinne, can you get ready to go through these templates and tell us exactly what cards we're getting? Right, let's have a look. So your sliders have gone. That's all allocated now. Your magnets have gone. We'll try and get those back in for you as soon as we can. The lights now, 70% of them, and you get the batteries with them. That's brilliant, right? How many times do you get things like that and nobody gets you the batteries? You've got to go out and buy them. They're included. So you've got those. So if you want those, it's shop lights, $17.99. Remember, 70% of them are already allocated and in people's baskets. Right, let's have another look at these decals, shall we? I'm just going to grab the other set as well off the counter so that I can show you both. Oh, gone. Can't show you anymore because they've gone. Listen to you. Don't waste your time, Mel. I haven't got time to waste, Amber, have I really? Right, let's talk about this pure print again, because this is a beautiful weight cardstock. It's 300 GSM. You can construct all your card bases. It cuts beautifully on your scan and cut. It scores wonderfully. It's fabulous embossed. So if you've got your embossing stencils, this card is fabulous for that. If you're going to use the 300, just put a very light mist of water on the back of it, rub it in so it penetrates into that cardstock, then run it through with your stencil. It'll just enable your fibres to flex a little bit more. So shop double We've never done it as a double pack before, and we don't always have 300 GSM in stock. So grab it while we've got it. £19.99 will get you 100 sheets. That's 20 pence a sheet for 300 GSM cardstock of this quality. That's a fabulous price. Right, your pearls. Now then, 40% of your pearls. If I shake this box, it hardly moves because there are thousands. Look at that middle one there. And then I turn it over, look, ram jam packed, full of pearls. These are going to last you a long time. Great in shaker cards and wonderful in your resin. I'm just going to put that out there. Shop pearls, £8.99. They're flat backed. If you manage to get hold of the 3 little glue pens that David and I had on the glue show yesterday, they'll be brilliant for that, because when you press that little ball on the tip of that glue pen, it will keep pumping glue out until you lift it. So it doesn't matter what size you've got in here, it will work with those pens. Shop pearls, £8.99. Now we've also got the glue pens back in stock. They sold out last week. They flew yesterday. We've got a small amount left. You're getting 25 of them. 20 grams in each one, £12.99 instead of £37 and 25 pence. You can mush these up and put them in your stencils. You can use them with your metal leaf, all that kind of thing. So get those into your basket while we've still got them in stock. Right, Corinne, can you talk us through exactly what we're getting,
I certainly
please?
can. Right, you're getting 32 stencils in total to make your shaped cards. You know, we can all make a square card, a rectangular card. They're nice and straightforward. But if you want to be making slightly different, this is what you're going to get. So set 1 is your shutter card. It is your side stepper. It is, I've got that one upside down. It is your centre stepper. And you've got your pop-up card template. So that's set 1. Set 2, which is my next set here, is going to give me my double Z fold. So you can see on here, if you look on there, look at those, they will fold in perfectly. Now what you've got is, it tells you, I'll show you one in just a minute, where to cut, where to fold. Arrow card, diamond fold card, and you've also got your pyramid fold. But what I wanted to show you is it's embedded into the template, which are score lines or whether they're cut lines. So there's no ambiguity about it, you know what to do. So then we go on to set 3, which is going to give me my box card. So this is going to make a lovely box, but as a card. It's going to give you your tri-fold shutter card. You've got your triangle pop-up, and you've got your tuxedo card. There you go, it was folded over. So that's set 2, set 3, sorry. Set 4 is here, and you've got your swing easel. You can see it's going to swing there. Your fold and twist, your double side stepper, and your twisted gatefold as well. So that's set 4. Set 5. Did you even know there was this many card shapes? I mean, it's amazing, isn't it, when you get going? You've got your diamond pop-up. So that was going to fold beautifully like that. You have got your pop-up box. So that will fold round. That was the one I showed you on the back. I love this. Your 3-step card, so you can see the steps on there. Then you've got your side panel fold card. So this piece is going to come out, and you're also going to have that side fold in there. All of these are going to fold flat for postage. Set 6 is going to give you your rectangle box frame template. Wow, that was a big mouthful, wasn't it? Then you're going to get your rectangle pop-up box and your envelope box card. So you can see that straight away. I love that shape card. And you're also going to get square box card, yes. It's not on that one, is it? But there you go, square box card. So that one. Set 7 is, there we go, goes that way. It is your Muria fold card. Muria? Is that how you say it? And that one has, it goes that way. So this bit folds down. Oh, you've got one. Thank you.
That pops up. It's been split, been shoved in a box, hasn't it?
Yeah. You've got your corner fold card. I showed you that one earlier. I love that one. You've also got your swing card. You can see that mechanism is going to swing back and forwards. And you've also got your building block card. Straight away I'm thinking baby cards with that one because it just makes sense, doesn't it? Then you've got your set of 8 chocolate box. I mean, how useful is that going to be? It's going to be so useful. You've got all your little tabs, you've got everything. Oh, you've got one, thank you very much. Look at that.
Right, so let's get real here, shall we? I know you're still going, but while Corinne still keeps telling you, because we are running out of time
Gift bag,
here.
handbag box, which you saw earlier, for your magnets, pencil case box, and again, another one brilliant for your magnets.
Right, let's get serious about this, guys. It's £29.99 down from £143, and is that 66 pence, Amber? 68 to £29.99. You're still going to get your discount and your points back. You are getting 32 templates for your card shapes. So you can make 32 different card shapes, boxes, bags, etc. for £29.99 before your discount. That's way less than £1 per template. Why would you not? That is fabulous. Super easy to cut out as well, to draw through, score, etc. and use those. But 32 different templates for different card shapes for less than £30 before your discount. That is extraordinary value for money. Please don't miss out on these. We will try and get them all added to one of the scan and cut shows for you, as well as SVG files. To be honest, I bet it will be about the same price or more than the templates, because that is an absolutely stonking deal. Shop Mega, £29.99 will get you that. Right, shall we have a look at the dies that we've got on as well, Corinne, please?
Oh, yes.
Because we're running out of most of the other stuff.
I quickly asked Jane to pop these on yesterday because I knew I was going to use them. They're from Songs of Spring, and you've got Ripples of Spring and Robin's Garden, because I thought these were brilliant with your slider mechanisms. £14.99 reduced from £22.98, so shop Songs for those two, and you're going to get the 2 little robins, the puddle, the pussy willow, and the little crocus. I love those, and yeah, they're just cut those, and you'll still be able to get the reflections off the website.
Oh,
as
absolutely. Well. Really good value for money. Now then, we're running out of everything, I think. Lights, are we up to? Lights are all allocated, magnets are all allocated, half the stock of the pearls has gone, and all the sliders have gone as well. Congratulations if you've got those. Both set of transfers have disappeared. We do have some gold mirror card in for you as well. It looks like we've got that on a double pack as well. Shop Gold, £10.99 is going to get you 20 sheets. Now remember my tip about your foam matting and layering. Don't do a layer of cream, then a layer of gold, then a layer of cream. Do your cream, cut a frame of the shape that you want, so let's say a rectangle, so a nice thin frame, and when you glue that flat, it will look like you've got cream, gold, cream. But A, you've saved on your mirror card, and B, you've saved on your cream card. It's one of the best tips I ever learnt, that. Instead of doing all those layers, because it adds weight to your card as well, which then adds cost to the postage, and you have to have a chunkier envelope for it all to go in. Just literally a frame. You'll be blown away when you do it, because it's really cool, and it'll save you a fortune in the long run on card as well. Now then, your DIY tape Dr. Tape. This is brilliant, and I showed a little tip yesterday. If you want to stick ribbon down, something like that, buttons, or anything that's got a weight to it, this tape is fabulous for that. Now, I use this for construction all the time now, because it's so fine. It's a tissue tape, so it's really thin, but it's strong. Can you just put that in the bin for me, please? You don't see it, it doesn't. So sometimes if you're making a box and you use red liner tape, it adds bulk to that hinge. And when you close that hinge, that tab, you can see that it doesn't become flush. So this tape is perfect for that. But if you want to put something heavy on, just take a strip and fold it over on itself a little bit, then open it up and fold it again.
Do you want a piece of card?
And again, no, I don't need it, thank you. And again, and keep going until you've got a nice thick piece, and that will give you that depth, but it will also give you the strength. Ready? Watch.
Wow.
But with the same tape, I can put it onto a piece of white card if you've got one, and I'll show you this, because I don't want anybody missing out on the tape. And if you think, oh, that's a lot of tape, I'm never going to use that lot, Mel, share it. But wow, the boring bit, right? We don't want to spend money on the boring bit, do you? You want to spend money on the fun bit. But this on here, watch this. So you can take that off. If you've got any tweezers over there, Corinne, please. Thank you. Let's get these in. Oh yeah, I can't use them. They're not reversed. That'll make my brain go funny.
Yeah.
This off here, watch this. So start on one end. If you get it in the wrong place, you can roll. Ooh, take that off there. That's not a nice sound, is it? You can roll that back. Look at it. And it doesn't leave any residue. Sorry about the noise. I know it's not nice, but I just want to prove a point. Go in one direction, all right? Always just go in one direction. Leaves any little bits down the side, just go back in and pick it up with the tape. It is superb. Look at that. Nothing left. Don't miss out on that as well.